one too. I hope this says die on me because died on me before. Like, hello. What it is, ho? What's up? Look, and I don't know why he's hiding behind me, but it's fine. Hello, hi, beautiful internet. It's your girl, Unkulunkulugazi or Mbusi, back at it again with another video. Yeah, we're back with another video, guys. Hi! If y'all don't know whose it is I, Her Majesty the Queen, Unkulunkulugazi or Mbusi, back at it again with another video. And I'm pretty sure you guys can see like what this video is about. And personally speaking, I'm also about the health and wellness and holistic view of incorporating it into my lifestyle rather than making health and wellness a subsection or a part of some division of my life. No, we're not about that. We're about to be the type of people that incorporate the word health and wellness into our everyday personality. We're going to identify ourselves as healthy people who are all about their well being. And for us to be able to do that, we need to have a lot of habits, and beneficial habits that are fruitful, habits that can assist us to reach our targeted goals, habits that are just more so additional in our lives, just an add on. Not to say we're dependent on it, but it's more so tools to assist us to make our lives more productive and healthier and easier. And why not all start where it's with the superficial, the physical? So I hope you guys actually like my upcoming series. It's going to be the health and wellness series, and it will be a forever going series. We will be talking about health, wellness, spiritual wellness, financial wellness, physical wellness, emotional wellness, mental wellness, any wellness that incorporates our day to day lives. A lot of things that people forget that we need in our day to day lives to ensure that we live sustainable, fulfilling lives. I have like something in front of me. I hope it's okay because I'm trying this whole script writing thing because I've realized that once I speak from the brain, the mouth goes on and on and on and on, and then the runtime is going on and on and on and on. So we're just gonna try and use a script here. I hope I sound fantabulous like I did in public speaking in high school. It's just a little papa extra, But yeah. Anyways, I hope you're taking a moment to breathe today. And if you are new here, my name is Nombuso Mashangu. I go by Unkulunkulugazi or Mbusi, and we are here for all the beautifulness of being realistic with our self improvement, leveling up, and doing so without burning out, and finding a bit of time and space to spill the tea if need be. Ngiyadlala. No, the tea part was just a joke. Maybe, I don't know, we'll see. If you want me to gossip, we can gossip. I'm kidding. No, I don't know how to gossip. I know how to talk about people's facts, that's for sure. But you see, I'm already off topic. Anyways, for today's video, we are going to be talking about something that's actually like beneficial and something that has very much assisted me in my day-to-day life, which is our daily habits that support our physical wellness. And I'm not talking about like going to the gym. I'm not talking about like exercising until you're about to pass out, or run marathons, or lift like 100 kilograms of weights. No, 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 no. It's just like very small, simple things that me and you, everyday people do, that just like assist us with our day-to-day lives. I don't know how else to explain it. It's just like small little things, small, tiny things that help boost up the dopamine, as well as builds up the confidence, and also just ensures that you want to continue doing what you've been doing, which is these daily habits. Let's speak serious for a second. Why daily habits actually matter, you know? And here I'm being told that physical wellness isn't built in one gym session or one perfect meal. And that's a fact. You can't expect, and I have that delusion at times. You can't expect to like be in the gym for like 20 minutes or do like 25 subsets push-ups and then you look like Kim Kardashian the next day. No, honey, it doesn't work like that. It's not always. It's the small daily things we do that quietly shape our energy and strength and overall health. Think of it like you're brushing your teeth, you know, every night. I'd like to believe all of us, we all brush our teeth twice a day, right? In the morning when you wake up and at night after eating. But it's the same as brushing your teeth. You wouldn't expect to have beautiful pearly whites if you don't brush your teeth for a month. And then you still think you're gonna, no, you're not gonna have pearly whites. Yeah. So brushing your teeth every day is just a small factor to ensure that our teeth stay healthy in the long run. And that's just basics, like the flossing, the mouth pulling, the water floss and all those things, tongue scraping. That's like, okay, for me it's basics, but that's an add-on. But if you do not brush your teeth every day, don't be surprised why you have cavities. So we obviously need to do our daily habits to ensure that we are on top of our game. Because research actually shows that habits, not motivation, are what sustains long term health. So, our goal today is to build repeatable routines, not perfect ones. We are here to build something that we know that as much as we have an exciting and over fulfilling day, or you feel as though your days have been mundane and boring, at least we have a routine to put ourselves back on track if we feel like we're off the track, you know? Maybe it's a 10-minute stretch in the morning, or setting out your workout clothes the night before, even something like preparing your water bottle or choosing movement over scrolling or 5 minutes, you know? Uh, okay, what I do, personally speaking, I like to drink a glass of water every single morning. When I wake up, drink a glass of water, relieve myself in the bathroom, brush my teeth, and then that's when I start drinking the supplements and all those things. I'm still trying to get into the daily habits of journaling as soon as I wake up, but yeah, that one is a work in progress. But you see, it's something that I am very mindful about, that I do want to do. I just need to make it much more easier for myself. And the same way as placing a glass of water before I go to bed every night next to my bedside is the same way as like being mindful about my journaling. Maybe I should just like, I don't know, um place my journal and pen right next to my phone, so that when I wake up, instead of having the instinct to want to grab my phone and check the time, I could like just switch off the alarm, grab the book, journal for like 5 minutes, and then get on with my day. But that's an add-on, because I still need to see where that fits within my routine. And I am a writer, so I love writing. But it's okay. It's okay. It's fine. You just got to put in the small little things in life, small little realistic routines. Maybe I don't know, you like those type of people when you get home from work, as soon as you get home, you go straight to the kitchen because you know that you don't like meal prepping, and if you were to sit in the living room, you won't eat dinner that night. So you like to just take off your shoes by the door. You have like a young little counter by the door, you place your things there, and then you rush to like the kitchen to like quickly make your meal for the evening, and then before you even eat, you wash the dishes and then you eat because you know that as soon as you're full, you don't want to now wash the dishes, and now you have dishes in the morning. And then instead of washing the dishes in the morning, now you're late for work. And now instead of going to work, you're washing dishes. Or you leave the dishes, you go to work, you come back, you're already exhausted, and you tell yourself, I need to go straight into the kitchen. These dishes, like, I don't know, small little habits that create a bit of a convenience for one another. So I think it's something that you guys should think about like that. And also, in terms of building all of these habits, we need to understand and respect our energy levels. Just because you tell yourself that I can cook every single night when I come to work, if you've had one of the roughest days at work and you are not the type of person who's about to be like, yeah, I'm hungry, but I gotta cook, but I'm not about to cook because I'm exhausted. That's where we now need to start building some alternative routines to our usual ones. Because like there's some days when your body really wants to go hard, and I mean hard, like I want to go far, and then there's some days where your body just does not want to do anything. And a part of that wellness is actually listening to your body, and by listening to your body, maybe you can feel what it needs at that moment rather than doing what has to be done. This whole routine thing is very funny, but then it's nice having a routine for days when you know you are over the moon at your extreme high, or below the pits of hell, your extreme lows, but then you have a constant routine so that you are always able to come back onto the rail again. Because I've learned to ask myself, what do I need to feel better right now? And as much as I'm the type of person who lives for instant gratification, I also want to be able to listen to myself. If I have the ability to shelve my feelings at that moment, I will do so, where I just prioritize what's important right now. But if I come to the point of asking myself what I need and it's time to focus on me, I usually ask myself, how am I feeling today? Do I want to eat something? Am I hungry? Am I exhausted? Am I tired? Do I still have some strength and energy to do some workouts after work? It's those days. As long as I have like those staple routines structured out for my certain days, especially high impact, medium, low impact days, it's easier to just juggle between the routines. But practice makes better. So of course, if you're not consistent with your routines, it will not feel like a routine. It will feel like a to-do list. So sometimes rest is needed. Sometimes action is needed. And us listening to our bodies assists us to know what needs to be done at that moment. You can't force yourself to carry the world if your cup is empty. No, 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 no. Nor can you force yourself to fill up your own cup if that is all the juice you are producing. No, guys, you can't force things, but at the same time, you don't want to be dictated by your own feelings, because our energy levels are tied to our circadian rhythms, hormones, hydration, and stress. So instead of fighting your body, try working with it. Be in zen with your body, you know? But like I said the other time, you have to be consistent. There will be never a perfection phase. Even I know myself now, even I know now that you can't force perfection, and there is no such thing as perfect. You you can only do the best of what you can from experience. And it's easy to say other people's actions, habits, and lifestyles are quote unquote perfect because I don't know, they've been living this way for like a year, two, 5, 10, 15, 20 decades. Like these people out there who have been living a certain way for a really long time, like a really, really long time. And it works for them. It took a while for them to get into that groove, but it works for them. But from my point of view or our perspective, we will see this person as a master of their craft. And that's the important thing about that. You need to place consistent actions into your routines because it doesn't help that you feel as though you have to give it all or nothing. Sometimes all you got to do is just show up, you know? I used to believe that if I didn't do a full 45-minute workout, it didn't count. You know, I used to think that just because I didn't finish the whole circuit of workouts, I technically didn't work out. But if I were to think mentally in my head that, you know what, the mere fact that I just showed up, I just even put on the gym outfits just for me to do like 10 push ups, that is better because consistency beats intensity in the long run. Because it does not help for me to want to do a 45-minute workout once a month, a while in the, I don't know. It doesn't help, especially if I have a goal. Let's just say like my graduation. I have a goal. I want to lose like 10 kilograms before graduation, and now me, I only worked out for 45 minutes once a week, and that was it, you know. And then on top of that, I still continue eating junk food and stuff like that. Like choose your battles wisely, guys. You know, choose what you want to be consistent with. A lot of things that we do in life, we still do them whether we know it or not. But choose your consistency. Would you rather be consistent with trying to meet your daily walking goals of 10K steps, even though you don't reach it every single day, but the mere fact that you are walking? Would you rather be consistent in that manner, or would you be consistent with, you know, the laziness, just chilling in bed, just, you know, laying around? And mind you, I'm not saying you're not resting. You are literally just doom scrolling on your phone, or you just look for binge series after binge series after binge series after binge series, and you are just stuck, you know? And then results differ. The person who was able to walk every single day, even though they might have like sprained their leg or were rained on a couple of times, might be able to reach their goal faster than the person who decided to doom scroll and watch 8 series a day type of chat, you know? So some days, you know, I just like put on a playlist and I dance in my room. You know, there's some days where like I just stretch for like 5 minutes, especially after work, and he's been sitting down for like a really long time. Just stretch the muscles, stretch the body, do like a young few 10 squats, nyana, you know, and then I call it a day because it still counts. I still did something for myself. It's still a movement. I showed up for myself. I'm trying to build a confidence in myself. Even though it is very much imperfect, at least I'm still building the habits. The idea and the goal is to build the habits until it becomes second nature, like you're just breathing in oxygen. You know, it does not help if all you are living for is unnecessary, you know, especially when you are susceptible to what's being sold to you on social media, thinking that it will make your life easier. Easier to do what? You know? So I think honestly, that's how you build trust with yourself, you know, by always proving you'll show up, whether it's in very big ways, like buying yourself a whole new closet, or like in really small ways, like taking a literal 5-minute walk. for your health. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Honestly speaking, I would like to know from you guys, what's one habit that instantly boosts your mood or your energy? You know, what's one habit that makes you feel energized, that wants you to actually do it? Please drop it in the comments down below. I would like to know what it is so that I might as well would like to like try it out, because I am a very huge advocate for learning. I am a huge learner. I like learning from a lot of other YouTubers. I've learned from Jazz Turner the thing called habit stacking. When you stack on your habits, you stack your habits whilst doing something, like instead of watching a series, like the series example that I gave earlier, instead of just watching a series and then you're just flat on your ass, back against the screen, and you're just watching, what if you watch while folding your laundry, or you watch while chopping up the foods that needs to be prepped before you cook that dinner that night, or like what the girlies, the Pilates girlies are doing these days, the walk pad, where you just like place the walk pad in front of the TV and you meet your 10K daily steps whilst also finishing a series. Like that's five habits already stacked into one other routine, which is what a lot of people would do, which is, they cool down, they just want to watch a series. But if you're the type of person that has so much in their day and you live alone and there's so much that you got to do, habit stacking is a great way to do a lot of things whilst also finding time for yourself. You know, at least you're doing certain habits, not dangerous ones on top of each other, but certain habits that lets you divide your attention, divide and conquer. But, please comment down below. I want us to like create a list we can all come back to when we have like really low energy days, instead of like laying in bed and crying. Maybe I can walk to the park and cry there. Okay, not necessarily cry, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. But I also have just a few tips. I feel like this is just basic, basic general knowledge, but knowledge is not all general for everyone. And we all come from different homes and experiences. So if you feel like this is too simplistic for you, my bad. This is for the everyday girls and boys. So I just need to make sure that at least you guys also know how to add a little bit of like some 5 minute nyana, like a 5 minute wellness habits, because you can still make a difference, like a huge one, right? Number one, this will forever be, I don't know how it's still an advice, but this will forever be on my list. Please drink water. A glass of water. This doesn't take even more than 5 minutes. A glass of water. Just have a glass of water. Habits number one. A glass of water. Number two, do a quick posture reset. So, posture reset is just to remember how you're actually sitting, if you're slouching, or if like your back starts hurting you. Other times, all you want to do is just stretch out your shoulders or reach for the sky and then touch your toes and then reach for the sky and then breathe in. Shoulders rested backwards, chin a bit up, and there you have it, your postures research. Just something quick, nothing too fancy. It's just mostly just to stretch out the knees and the stiffness in the back so that your posture can just reset and you can remember how you're sitting. Take 10 deep breaths, This is to ensure a lot more clarity, a bit more of a calm state of mind, settle your racing heart, as well as just to curb any oncoming anxiety if you feel like it's about to pounce on you, you know? The other thing is you can step outside into the sunlight, just breathe in some fresh air, feel the glow, you know. Obviously, wear sunscreen, but just feel the glow, some vitamin D, maybe even face away from the sun whilst you're sitting outside and just have some cute activities, just cute little things that you enjoy doing in the sun. Yeah. Another tip I have is move your body, just for 2 or 3 minutes. Play your favorite song. Play your favorite song, or play a really ridiculous or wacky song, or play like animation or children's animation songs. See, like Disney Channel songs and stuff like that, and just reenact that for 2 minutes, 2 3 minutes. My favorite song, to add if I want to feel like a diva, is Strut by the Cheetah Girls. You gotta strut like you mean it, free your mind, dude. I play that. You see me walking up and down, just like I'm on a fashion show. And at the end of the song, my dopamine is up. I feel amazing. I feel great. Just a young song. Please comment down below what's your song. And these are very small, but they are quick. They stack up real good, and they are powerful to your everyday healthy habits, well-being type of routine, type of chat, type of thing. Okay, so what did we learn today, class? What did we learn about today? Wellness is a lifestyle. It's not a performance. We are not about to always place ourselves on a pedestal because of what we see on social media. Just because you are doing all of these habits does not mean you will get an applause at the end of the day. This is for your well being. This is for your health. This is for you. This is other ways to fill your cup first before you go out and tackle the world as Mother Teresa. So focus on what you can do, not what you wish you could do, you know? Okay, guys, I don't want this video to run any longer than it already has. I feel like we've lectured enough, and I've realized you guys don't like long videos like that. So it's okay. I just hope that you guys found this helpful, and then you don't forget to, I don't know, like if you liked this video. Please share, spread the word. Health and wellness is not only beneficial to oneself, it's for everybody. Please comment if you guys actually really like this video. If there's any more videos you'd like me to focus on within the series. It's going to be a long running series. We will forever have something to talk about in terms of health and wellness. And subscribe to the beautiful kingdom where we are all about our health and wellness, and of course me, your host. And if you're ready to dive deeper into wellness, next week's video is all about mental. Yes, we are tackling the brains. We are tackling the brains. Please don't miss out on that one. That is something that can be highly beneficial for all of us. Don't forget to follow me on Nkulunkulukazi Wambusi, all socials. We are on Instagram, Threads, YouTube. I think I'm on Snapchat. We don't know about X, but we're still figuring it out. And I will see you guys next week. Until then, move gently, live intentionally, and give yourself grace. Please love, laugh, and live. Till next time. Bye. Mwah.